Afternoon, folks. What you want, cat? I've just sorted you out so I could do this, and now you're in being a pest. Afternoon, folks. Neil and we've got Dave in the chat. Nice to see you guys. Nice and early. Straight into the action. We're on our way into the lobby. Up in P4 in the Toyota FT1. My kind of preferred car around here. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. It's a bit of a... Sometimes we survive and sometimes we don't. Usually when we don't survive, it's somebody else's fault though, but I will say that. We've not been binning it very often. But yeah, just getting caught up in other people's accidents and... yeah, they're immaculate rejoins, as you can imagine. So I don't know how everybody else is feeling about this race. It doesn't seem hugely popular whenever I'm on. What are you doing, cat? Cat's been a pain. It's too cold for him outside, but it's nice and sunny, so he can't get it into his head whether he should be in or out. So he's just been annoying. Come on, lobby. Come on, lobby. Still quite a lot of A+ drivers though, Dave. Quite surprised. What have we got? 13, 14 A+. 12 A+. Still not bad. I like the track, Neil, but it's just not brilliant for racing. I know a lot of people say the same thing. It is very difficult to race on because of it being so fast and being so narrow. Oh, it was me. Well, that's a good start to proceedings, isn't it? First disconnect from a race in about, well, months, to be honest with you. And it has to happen at the start of a stream. That's the cat's fault. I'm blaming the cat. Well, folks, I don't really know what to say to that. I can't really be bothered doing qualifying laps around the Nurburgring. That is that's disappointing. I don't want to do any of the other two races either, to be honest with you. Hey Cartman, how you doing? Yeah, you're quick, but I've seen you have your fair share of accidents, Cartman, that's for sure. I think I was racing with you the other night. I think you binned it 3 races in a row. Or maybe you were helped to bin it, I don't know. Hey, Mikael Barnett. Not only you, same with me. Did you get disconnected? Is that what you mean by that? Let me know if you mean you got disconnected, Michael. Maybe I wouldn't feel so bad. It's very sunny. It's a lovely day outside, but it's absolutely freezing, Neil. Absolutely freezing. That's why the cat, I don't know, the cat has been a total pain in the backside at the moment because he wants to be out because of the sun, but it's too cold for him. Oh yeah, you were the Polish driver then, Mikael. Oh well, possibly the whole lobby's been disconnected. Ah dear, let's see if anybody else is actually streaming. Bloody game, bloody internet. Japanese. Glasgow, Dave, in Glasgow. For my sins. Oh, dear. Right. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next album. I'm tempted to go sit and watch the telly for the next 20 minutes, then come back for the next race and just let the stream run, but I'll stick a replay on for you. In fact, I might jump in the Super Formula car around Interlagos, do a few laps in that for next week's race. Yeah, pushing a little too much, Cartman. The traction seems to come and go. It's I'm terrified of two carousels in the FT1. It feels so bad around those two parts of the track, and if I'm going to bin it anywhere, that's where I'm going to bin it, it's the carousel. Right. I'm not originally from Glasgow, Dave. I'm actually from an island. But I've lived in Glasgow for the last 20 years. Time trial, safety car in the rain. Oh yeah. What type of tyres do you get to use? How you doing there, Supra? Yeah, I hate the carousel as well. Some people just throw the car into it and go round it like it's nothing. And if I go into it too quick, I know I'm spinning. Pardon me. Yeah, know where you're coming from, Supra. The island of Ireland. Apparently I don't have this. I must have the Mercedes bloody safety car. Surely I've bought it from the mileage store at some point. Apparently not. Suppose go and do a few laps to pass the time, I suppose. For my sins, I'm not even going to put a livery on it. So I take it it's heavy wet conditions by the looks of it. Jeez, oh. Whoa, not a lot of grip, is there? Car. Hey Arkies, how you doing? Well, it's not going very well so far. We got disconnected from the first race. Wow. So we're just wasting time until the next one starts. Anyone who's just joining, unfortunately got disconnected from the first race, so it has been suggested we Jesus Christ, this car does not have any brakes. So now we're just doing the time trial around the Red Bull Ring in a boat. How did you get the car to stop? I'm all good, David. Bit annoyed at getting disconnected from the first race, but oh, an apex there. We made an apex. Don't go murdering anybody tonight then, Arkeys. Yeah, you certainly can. You can never guarantee it. Oh, made the apex of the first corner. Making progress here. Watching this for pointers. Stop, stop, stop! You change your brake balance. Trying to give myself some brakes. Turn. seems to be just all about trying to get the car to brake in a straight line. Easier said than done. Imagine this is a daily race. The carnage. Funny as anything. Only 5 seconds off the top time. I'm going to concentrate on this lap and then I'll catch up with the chat. This is the hardest corner here. Three seconds off. Hey Demo, how you doing? Deck, nice to see you. You're watching in geography but you can't turn on the nice to have you along anyway, Deck. Even though you can't hear me. There seems to be more DCs happening. I made in a league race DC last night for 2 laps to go in a 1 hour long race. Oof. Yeah, I've been there and had that as well, to be honest with you. Not good. Not good. Yeah, I think Dave answered your question, Arkeys. Yeah, it's the time trial. Right. Let's see where that puts us in the leaderboard. Can't imagine too many people have been doing this. $197th, here we go. I think if we were to kind of circulate for a while, we could. Well, I reckon we could get into the top 100 if we wanted to. Not that it means very much on these, I don't think. They're not exactly popular, are they? How many people actually participates in time trials? What's it even know? Over 3,000 so far. So more than I thought there would be. No, I never do them either, Arkies. I'm just curious as to how many people do them. And it's more than I thought, I have to say. We're up to 8,000 now. Yeah, 9,306. That's a fine time. 45 minutes, 30 seconds, 287. I'm impressed. Very impressed. That driver is going to go places. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Dave. They are popular enough, aren't they? Popular enough to make their existence worthwhile, I suppose. Yeah, I've seen that. There's a few very fast folk at the top. Pirata always does them, doesn't he? Likes to be at the top of a time trial board. Right, folks, anyway. That's where we're just in deck. I couldn't even have told you what was on. I'd quite like them to do something like race time trials, if you know what I mean. So rather just being a kind of a leaderboard for whoever can do the fastest lap, kind of have like a race that you can do against the AI cars that maybe last 15-20 minutes. And you've got to work your way through the traffic and see who can do the fastest time that way. Maybe have some kind of penalty system where you lose time for making contact with other cars. I find that a lot more interesting. I guess that's because they never really had any matchmaking in GT5, did they? As far as I can remember, you couldn't. It was just multiplayer lobbies. Not used to having grip now. FT1 R keys, yeah. Was there a quick race on GT5? I don't remember that. I loved Gran Turismo 5 though. I had a group of friends that I played online with practically every night. maybe a group of about 20, 25 people. So obviously only 16 could come into the lobby, and we just had all sorts of brilliant multiplayer races. And it was good times. God knows where most of them are now. That'll do as a warm up anyway. Yeah, it's an easy thing to do, Arkeys, is to kind of just get so used to driving on the track yourself, and then the nerves get too much when you're in and amongst other drivers. I think everybody's been there. I still get nervous sometimes before races, as daft as it seems. I think the funny thing is, Supra, is I never played GT6, but the lobbies in GT Sport are pretty much identical to the way they were on GT5, the open lobbies. Yeah, and I always remember that it was the first time I ever played an online game. We just had like little messages and you could type up stuff as well. And I remember doing it. I remember it being just so cool. But then all the reviews for Gran Turismo 5, it was criticised for having like online services that were old fashioned. I think that's the the legacy of GT Sport, isn't it? I think it introduced a lot of people to online racing with its access and how easy it was to get into. I just hope that Polyphony Digital haven't. I hope they realise how successful this has been, and it doesn't become a byproduct of GT7. That's my worry. But I have this horrible suspicion that when GT7 comes out, sport mode is literally just going to be copy and pasted from this. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Super. Yeah, you could all talk over the mic to each other, couldn't you? I think that would be hysterical if we could do that in this. Absolutely hysterical. If there was some kind of voice chat to talk to the whole field. Anyway, let's hope we get into the race here. We've got Cartman up in P3, and we've got Michael, who was in the chat behind us, starting behind us again. We've got some guy in P6 that I've never heard of. Who else we got towards the back? Nobody else that I really recognise, to be fair. The driver in P15, I raced him this morning. He killed me twice in one race, which was a good effort. And big respect to Pickleswerg. Not only for that name, which is awesome, but for going in the Ferrari. God, I see you next Tuesday. That's shocking. He came back to GT in November after 20 odd years away. Yeah, I never heard of that guy in P6, Cartman. Might just ram him off the track just to get him out of the way. Oh, didn't notice we've got one of the fastest drivers in the world in the lobby as well. We've got Mehdi. "21 hours in qualifying, deck." Sometimes I'm lucky if I spend 21 minutes in qualifying. I hate qualifying. Right, well, moving forward is the mission. Did 500 qual laps in a single set. What? Jeez, oh. In a single session? That's insane. Well, good luck, folks, if you're... Sort it out, gentlemen. I had to let off the throttle there, I was going to spin him. Oh, well done. Just you drive right through like cars don't exist, Paul. Going well, people would stop hitting, mate. People just drive like, you know, there's stuff going on in front of them and they just drive into that space like it doesn't matter. Oh, I've just got myself a penalty as well. Well, this is going well, this is fun. Driving angry now. It's not a good thing round here. Well, we're not last, are we, Dave? We're not last. Still a long way to go. The lesson to myself, though, is don't be generous to other drivers, because that's all that happened there. The Ferrari was moving across me, was going to spin, so I came off the throttle. Allowed a car up the inside, and the Spanish driver just drove right through the middle of the chicane like there was no other cars in existence. And yeah, mugged is not the word. And then we got a penalty, because we couldn't see the chicane. That's all that's happened so far. Well, look, it's Paul. Oh, that's a shame. Devastated for Paul. Oh. Carmen's went for another adventure. I've been involved with Paul. Going to hurt. Hey Renato, how you doing? I wouldn't push me, Cartman. I think you're quicker. Appreciate it, but I think you'll be quicker. That's super in a straight line, you know, eh? Hey GT, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Congratulations on your pre-order, Renato. Nice job. I was considering doing it myself, but I've kind of held off. Because I just don't want I don't want everything. I don't want the pedals. So I'll wait till there's a kind of package where it's just the wheelbase and the wheel. Which I agree with a lot of people, it doesn't look particularly nice, but everything I'm hearing about is it's really nice to use. Ferrari's in trouble up ahead. Not surprised at that. Face full of Corvette now. My gear up, we're off the track. Thank you. Good driving from the German. Appreciate that. Because it was a very tough situation for them. Hey TMK Racing, how you doing? Nice to see you. Ah, sugar. I do like this Corvette into my slipstream. Which is not good. You can go round the outside if you want to into this corner. Give me a wee bump, that'll appreciated. Ooh. You can really find this car comes alive in lap 2 compared to a lot of other cars or a lot of other people. Don't know if it's a tyre wear is much better. So we had to try to go round the outside there, isn't it? Because they had me off. Are you actually going to try and go for this? Oh, come on, pal. Come on. There's a gentleman's rule. Once you get down to that part of the track, you do not go side by side. Try and do that is... Yeah, nice to see you again, TMK. Thank you very much. Yep. I've caught a wee bit of your stuff online over the last few months as well. So I have. So if anyone doesn't know, TMK Racing in the chat's got a YouTube channel. Looking for some GT Sport stuff. It was indeed Mungelina. I'll just call you GT. Yeah, it was a good fair dime from the German because it was a tricky situation because he had very narrow track, he had dirty tyres and they gave me the room, so yeah, respect to the German for that one. Yeah, Renato, that's kind of why I've held back. I'm not entirely sure. And I know everyone knows it's direct drive and it's like night and day and stuff like that. It will be... I'm not sure how much of an upgrade that would be over this, if I'm entirely honest with you. If I do get the new one, Dave, I probably wouldn't flog it. I would just hold on to it just as a reserve. German a wee... Thingy me diggy. I appreciated that. I'll save the replay. It was hairy. I thought we were going GT. I really did. I'm going to go and take a look at that because yeah, I was talking about the new DD from Fanatec. I agree, Supra looks a little bit cheap, but I've watched a few people talking about it. They seem to say the ergonomics of it are fantastic. It feels really nice, feels decent quality. So, yeah, I'd love to get the base. I'm not entirely convinced I need the wheel and the pedals. The only thing is that by the time you can actually probably get the base, it'll be 6 or 7 months from now before you can actually get hold of it. This driver annoyed me. Paul annoyed me in this situation. Right. I mean, I think justifiably so. I think he annoyed me. I mean, he's got to know at that point I've got to come back into the train, and there's plenty of space there, and he just went, no, sorry. He's probably went right off. They've got a half-second pair if it hadn't been for me. Yeah, with those dirty tyres, we just went backwards at a rate of knots. Good driving from the German. Maximum respect there to Milosh. I don't know if anyone else agrees, but my opinion is, see when we get to this point, when you get to here, whoever's ahead, they've won the right to go through here unmolested, in my opinion. I think the attempt to go side by side here with anyone is just suicide. So that's just my opinion. I think once you get to this point in the track, the straight, whatever car's ahead, you give it up to the other driver. But because this is what happens. Now, I'm not saying I'm blameless in this situation. I probably could have left a bit more track, but you're threading a needle there with one car, let alone 2 cars. Yeah, so I mean, as I said, I don't think I'm blameless there. He's tried to avoid the contact, but just give it up. It's only a position. I've actually got very used to this McLaren wheel, DMK, and I actually put I put this wheel back on the other day, and did some laps in it. I feel very weird. I got used to it quite quickly, but you definitely get used to the way a Formula rim works compared to a round wheel. Right, we'll go again. I'm talking about Mr. Paul Barner. Where did you even? I didn't even see where you finished, my friend. Where did you finish? P4 though, you can't. Not too bad, my man. Not too bad. Some good drivers up the front there. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you will be able to order the base on its own in the future. They have got something. I seen something saying that they are waiting on some kind of confirmation from Sony to sell the base on its own, but that sounded very much to me like Fanatec saying that. It sounded like an excuse from Fanatec, if you asked me. Where did Super GT finish? I didn't even look at the end of the race. I wonder if I could. Let's do this, I suppose, couldn't I? Was he P5, was he? Indeed, he was P5, yes. That's because you can't buy anything off the blooming Fanatec website, so there's no wonder the second-hand market's expensive as well. Oh God, look who's behind me. So we've still got the Medi up in P1. I do love Ugandan Commando's name. That name does make me laugh. I genuinely do wonder if he's a Ugandan commando. Yeah, that's never a good thing either, Cartman. Tell you what though, SST band really fast round here. I mean, he's reasonably fast anyway, but he seems particularly quick round here. You went from a G29 to a TGT and you've not regretted it. I would love to get hold of a TGT, but it's too expensive just to buy it, just to see what it's like. He is kind of dirty, Cartman, yeah, I'll agree with you. Where you going, car? Hey, Paul's away. Paul MM7 has left the room. What do I think about the Beetle around the Nurburgring? Never driven it, to be honest with you, but I know it's really good around the GP track. It's really good at fast corners, so there's plenty of them on the track as well. It's just obviously going to struggle a bit down the straight. That's its only problem. I mean, there's a few people in the Beetle. What have we got? 3 Beetles in the race. Cheers for the good luck. Good luck to Cartman up in P1. Fast but kind of. See, I think what we're noticing now in the game is that since the penalty system has kind of departed, there's always been a lot of fast drivers who just couldn't get there. So yeah, there was always been a lot of really fast drivers, but they were dirty, so they couldn't actually get up into the top splits because they got too many penalties. So they couldn't get up into like A+ because they kept getting reset or getting penalties, meaning they couldn't finish high enough up to get their DR up to A+. But with the penalty system now going, there's a lot of very fast drivers started appearing. Jeez, you've never seen before, and I think that's the reason. They've always been about, they've just never been in the top lobbies. Oh, that's very late, that's very late. Where am I going? We've overheated the tyres here. Car is not happy. You do not have a lot of grip. Don't really want this Corvette and thin slipstream range down this straight here. Gonna have to be a good corner. Wasn't bad. Not good enough though, maybe. Just need to be within range here. Holding the gap to Cartman, that's what we want to do. And take a Supra stream down this part of the course. Try to keep it on the track, we'll go on better as well. Commandos had a moment. Survived that. Cartman some breathing space. Just notice this is now a fight for the lead apparently. Cartman either crashed or disconnected. I'm assuming disconnected because I've never seen the crash. Not too bad so far. Ah, no that Cartman. I thought it must have been a disconnection. You were away as well, you had the space. Cheers for dropping by, GT. And enjoy the rest of your day. Jeez, oh, you murdered me in that section, the Mercedes. It's going better this one, Arkeys. We're deep there. Can we catch the Portuguese driver? That is the question. We have to give the Mercedes a try. I've seen a few people doing quite well in it. FT1 always got that in its locker, so it does. Just snap the back end out of nowhere. Oh, he's gone. Not completely gone, but brown trousers moment for them. Nope, don't know why I left in 6th there. Don't think he was letting me by there regardless. Don't think he never really picked a side, did he? He was at him parking in the middle of the road, Womble. My prediction is he'll crack before the end of the lap anyway. He had a wee lead and he's lost it. That's never good for the psyche. Then you've got somebody right behind you. Just make sure we don't lose it ourselves and look like a right idiot. Just going to let the Dutch driver into the party though if he keeps going like this. The Dutch like a party. A weird corner that, right, left-hander with a big curb. Make sure we're in the slipstream here. Speed that super in a straight line though, even being a slipstream. Couldn't get anywhere near him. Might be an arms, might be an RCZ. Oh, we nearly lost it there. In a ragged edge. Woo. Oh, but in there way too hot. I'll blow it. I've blown it. We blew it. We absolutely blew it. That's frustrating. That's a problem with this car though, through the carousels. It's just not nice. Hey, big sausage, how you doing? Yeah, as you're driving out, you get annoyed when you get DC, you get loved, particularly when you're in the lead, eh? Particularly when you're winning. Line Bus, how you doing there? Afternoon to you. Nice to see you in the chat. I've not seen you on the track in a wee while, I must say. I've done enough laps of this track, Sausage, to... I'd say I've memorised it, maybe a bit much, but yeah. I know what I'm doing at each part of the track. I know what's coming. I'm pretty sure I could take a real car around it. But it's definitely a hard track to learn. Cheers, Dave. Thanks for dropping by. See you again. Got to pay the bills, Line Bus. You've got to pay the bills. Right. what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and make a cup of tea, because I don't know if you've been able to tell, I've got a sore throat, and all this talking is not helping, so I'm going to go make a hot drink before the next one. So I shall be back in a few minutes, folks. We'll make sure we enter the race first, that'd be a good idea. Have I got a Mercedes with a proper cockpit view? I do. Right. One more in the FT1, then we'll go in the Mercedes for a couple. Well, I was more meaning taking my Renault Megane round at Arkies for its very last blast at life. Maybe in a few years' time, because I'm pretty sure a lap round the Nordschleife would completely destroy the brakes and all sorts of stuff like that. So, because it's not got a lot of resale value, man, Renault Megane, so there'd be no point. It's not like I'd be trading it in for a new car. Yeah, take it to Germany, do a lap round the Nordschleife, and then take it to a scrappy. That sounds like a plan for it. Right, anyway, cup of tea time. No, can't open that curtain yet, Pouncer. Give the Zanti a go there. I don't think you need any brakes for that, Marquis. I don't think you get up to a high enough speed to need any brakes. I like your style of videos, Arkies. I think you've got a unique wee style to how you do it. Nice wee USP. Something a little bit different compared to everyone else. Almost a good wee thing. So I've just had a couple of comments from Dio on my last live stream. Apparently he's not very happy with me. Well, I say not very happy, but he's asking why I was saying he was driving crazy, and also why I'm claiming he was causing chaos. Well, you know, the reason I said you were driving crazy is because you were driving crazy and you were causing chaos, Dio, you know. It was there for everyone to see. Right, let's see who we get in this one. Are we actually recovering some DR? What is that? 66,000, is that? 66.0 is that? 7.5. We're up in P4 again. They're not the strongest of lobbies, it has to be said. I mean, I don't really have anything against Dio, but I've seen enough of his driving to know that I don't really want to be on the same track as him. Is that? Trouble seems to be wherever he is in a race, so. Can't even ram somebody properly. maybe I did get him. I'm pretty sure it's the Super Formula car, Arkies. I actually had a wee test run yesterday, just to see what it was like. And the kind of the lap times and the number of laps kind of all fits in for around about a 19-minute race, so. done round the outside. Oh! That wasn't very helpful. I think we're behind 3 Corvettes now. I think they call that a bad start. To be fair, Damo, that's kind of what he said in my comment as well. If you race me fair, I race you fair. If you put me off, I'll get revenge on you. That's kind of what he was saying. The problem I've kinda got with that attitude though, right, is that fair enough, yeah, I don't like getting hit by somebody, and the thing is, if you then start go looking for revenge on there and you start your shenanigans in front of like other drivers, you're just ruining it. You know, other drivers inevitably get involved or get caught up in it, and you ruin their races, you know. Don't hit me! Look at that for a rejoin. He came right on the track and all the way across. So yeah, if another driver wants to take another driver out because he feels like they've done something wrong to them, be my guest. I just don't want to get caught up in your shite. Another victim. And if I do get caught up in your shite, and I see that it's you that started it, then yeah, I'm going to say you started that shite. As far as I'm concerned. Anyway, it's only a game. But yeah, personally, I don't think me and Dio have ever had a run-in with each other, so to speak. In fact, I've actually had some half-decent racing with him on a couple of occasions. Whoo, steady car. Can't look at chat for a split second in this track. Max off. I lost 8/10 of a second to the car behind round the carousel. The slipstream here. Ooh, have we got it? Will we keep it? Don't want to pass you, I just want to be able to defend. Right, stop moving about. I'm in it now, pal. I'm in it. Stop. Hey, Xander, how you doing? Nice to see you. Ahoy, as you say. Oh, stop weaving, Belosh. I'm just going to catch you in Nordschleife anyway. Jeez, oh man. Is you seriously going to look at that? What are you doing? Stupid driving. Oh, don't let me past. Ooh. Here's Belosh. Didn't have to let me past. Yeah. You'd earned the right to stay there. After the Portuguese driver then. 3 seconds. Let's see if we're actually closing up. Bad corner. Max had a bad corner there. 6 attempts up so far. Right, Arkeys, catch you later. Cheers, mate. Don't know why I took that line into that corner there. That was so stupid. Two seconds. And we survive another one. Well, Hey King Ears, how you doing? All good here, mate, all good here. Impressive qualifying time from yourself, I must say. This could be my fastest ever race lap. I think it is. I don't think I've... Certainly without any slipstream anyway. Yeah, just couldn't quite get there, Xander. The Supra's really good through the second carousel and the last corner compared to the FT1, so... No, they're good lap times. Very good lap times, King Ears. I reckon I could get into the 04s as well. Well, certainly my optimal's a 4.2, I believe. But I can't be bothered doing any more laps in qualifying, so I'm just going to settle for my 5.8. I think another lap we could have had him, Xander, yeah. Who is this guy doing an 8:06 race lap? That's insane. In the blooming GTR as well. Just different level, aren't they? Just different level. And you're just... I mean, I would struggle to beat that 8:06.5 in qualifying. At least 60% of the time, I probably couldn't do a lap that quickly. I mean, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. I thought that, King Ears, because I've actually done quite a few races, usually in the evening, and quite often I see yourself, and I thought that, yeah, the fact that you maybe weren't racing this one. Right, I think we're going to give the Mercedes a wee go now, just to drive something different. No, definitely not, Xander. You always have to accept that. Yeah. It's humbling, you know. You're driving on the absolute ragged edge, thinking there's no more speed to be extracted from this car, and then somebody doesn't just go a couple of seconds quicker than you over an 8-minute lap. They go 6 seconds a lap quicker. That's the fastest race lap I've seen from anyone though. I've seen a few people, like very, very fast drivers, doing 8:08s and 8:09s, but I've not seen anybody do an 8:06. This is true, King Ears. I have to say, if you find yourself in the top half of the grid, it's actually not too bad. If you find yourself in the bottom half of the grid, it's absolute insanity. Oh, while we're waiting, I was the victim of probably one of the worst dive bombs you'll ever see in your life earlier on. What one was it? It must be this one. You can tell by the finishing time, the fact it's like 30 seconds slower, 20 seconds slower than most of the other ones. That this race did not go very well. Yeah, but you'd be starting up in first. You'd be starting in the top 3 now, king yours. Easy. I'm regularly starting in the top 6 with a 5.8. Right, wait, you see this for a dive bomb. Right, so that's the braking zone, I'd say, for everyone into turn 1 on the first lap. End of that path there, before the 100 metre board, with the cold tyres and everything. So let's take a look at... So look how far the driver behind me is. Right, but it's not this guy that dive bombs me. It's this guy. Look how far away I am. Now, to be fair, I do think they take a little bit of a touch from the driver behind. But yeah, that's quite spectacular. He apologised after the race, so it's all good. Although, so we repassed him, so we did. It never actually cost us that much time. But then he killed us up here. He killed me again later on. So yeah, we got beetled twice. Remember, Friday nights are pretty stacked though, king ears. Right, let's take the Mercedes out. Yeah, you can do that demo for some reason, and you don't get a penalty, but I think it gives you dirty tyres into the fast corners. Sometimes you cut them by accident, it's just the bumps that throw you off as well. But yeah, that was quite the dive bomb from Jacito. Oh yeah, I suppose I should really do some kind of driving in this car before we just jump straight onto it. Probably quite risky because the FT1 just flies in the corners, the fast corners. I'm going to have anywhere near the same kind of pace there. Not sure you get any closer to that barrier without hitting it. No worries, demo. And can be a bit of Mercedes stability. Why is my wheel pulling? So Key obviously has improved his qualifying time. Decided he's going to Wrath. Ed Herb. I don't know why is my wheel doing that. I bet if I let go of it, it goes blah, 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 blah. Fanatec wheels do funny things sometimes, do you know that? They really do. Please let me in. Please don't disconnect. Alright, good. So, nice to see you have good luck through the race. Go and see how the Mercedes feels with some fuel in it. A fine overtake. Oh, he didn't know I was there. Right, going by the qualifying times, we should, even though we're not that familiar in this car, we should be able to stay ahead of the drivers behind. Let's just hope we can get involved with the guys in front. But the way the qualifying times are looking for this one, this might be a slightly lonely race. Because the top three probably are just going to run away here. Oops. Just giving myself dirty tyres. I can't believe it's giving me a trap penalty for that. Can you believe that? You're not getting by. You're not getting by, buddy. Just punt it up and pushed, I'm assuming. Assuming we get pushed there. He wants to keep that 5th place. No idea what gear I'm supposed to be in for these corners. We don't appear to have very much pace, do we? Half-second pairs group is in an absolute world of hurt. So it is. So bumpy. Hey doing, Niall, nice to see you. There's murder dump. Hey, murder dump. You can't change your mind, buddy. Put your mind up when you're putting your car. Hard to stay with the Porsche through here. The Mercedes is just not very nimble for this section. I don't know why I keep looking behind me, I can't actually see anything. Now no rear tyres left, he's sliding the rear end all over the place. Made the same mistake as him. way down there. 8th, 9th and 10th for all there, so I don't really afford them stack. Ooh! Bit like that. Silly Mercedes. I never touched them. I nearly followed them off, but I never touched them. This Mercedes is disgusting through this section. It's just cannot handle the bumps. Yellows are out, somebody's lost it. Well, there's two positions here. It's been a bad race. Oh, going to weave, are you? Oh dear. Oh well, be a weaver. Not brilliant, was it? Mercedes was quite difficult. Wow, we only finished. What happened to? We only finished 5 seconds off P3. A few people have had some bad races. How you doing, Dio? We were actually just talking about your comments. I would just, you know, I think you're a bit of a wild character sometimes when I'm racing with you, but as I said, I said it earlier on in the stream, I don't have any personal issue with you. We've had some good racing, but yeah, I think sometimes you're a bit wild in the races, and then if you're kind of going to go on a revenge mission on somebody else and other drivers get caught up on it, then I don't think that's very good. But Sweaty. Yeah, cheers for dropping in, Dio. We'll see you on track. Jeez, oh, is that the time? Is that the time? Jeez, man. An 804.7 from Eddie. Holy moly. That's insane. 804.7 race lap. Taking the mic. Just a casual 8 seconds faster than anybody else. That's mental. Do another one in the Mercedes, see if we can get a better result out of it. Right, time for a pee. Again. Hey David, how are you doing? Nice to see you as ever. I don't think you're dirty, Dio. I think you're wild sometimes, but I don't think you're a dirty driver. And I don't think you're slow either. You were blooming fast at the Red Bull Ring. But what can I say? I was having a bad stream that day as well. Did you not see my results? Jeez, oh. It was not going well. Yeah, but that's the point, no deal. If you start retaliating against other drivers that do something to you, other drivers then get caught up on all that all that stupidity that goes on, and their races get ruined. You're not just ruining the race of the other driver. Other drivers' races end up getting ruined because of that behaviour. So I think we don't all want to punt off the drivers that punt us. Of course we do, but I don't think it's fair if there's collateral damage. Harry King and the the M3 behind us. That's a brave choice. Right, let's a podium's going to be difficult in this one without some accidents up ahead, but it is the Nordschleife, so it's always possible. Right, last race. Let's see what we can do. Well, Dio, let's hope they bring back the penalty system, and at some point before GT7, and hopefully there'll be no need to retaliate. Hopefully the penalty system comes back. There's no need to retaliate, and we can all get on with just racing nice and clean. But you take care as well, and good luck with your racing as well. I will always race you clean, Dio. I'm in traction of that blooming Corvette. One adept Cyberman, get it sorted out, causing me all sorts of problems here, friend. What is it they say in The Lion King? Akuma Matata. It doesn't matter, it's in the past. Ooh, too much. Harry King's done a good job in that M3, fair play to him. binned it though, he's binned it. Breathing space behind. Need that slip. Just in it, but we're going to lose it because the Corvette's so much quicker. Hey Devin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't recognise your name. It's nice to have you along. Oh, the understeer. Jeez, oh. Speed of A2 compared to my car, I'm in the slipstream. Mercedes tops out at traction of that blooming Corvette. We have to try the Corvette. We might come into our own here a little bit with the tyre wear because the Corvette is pretty heavy on the tyres. Be a half second for Ed Herb. worth a look. We're not under any threat from behind, so. Oh, go in there, get it sorted out, yeah. Apex and exits. Well, thank you very much, Devon. I'm glad you appreciate the racing, and hopefully enough to make you come back. Aside, click aside. Oh, come on, buddy. You went off the track and you've got a half-second penalty as well. You just, honestly, what is that all about? You've got to just use your brain. That's just shocking driving. Absolute shocking driving. Shocking. I thought he was better than that. I thought Adair was clean. It's just it's a total lack of respect from another driver. Got a penalty, he's been off the track, he's made the mistake. You gotta have a bit of honour, a bit of respect for your fellow driver. And go, I've made the mistake there, I'll pull out of that. I mean, we're lucky we didn't have a much bigger accident than what we did. Hey Steve P, how you doing, mate? Yeah, totally agree. I mean, they might just give us it back towards the end of the lap. You never know. Maybe that's his plan. You should never really judge too early. I've done that before, put somebody off and then just drove to the end of the race and then gave it back on the line, just so that I don't lose too many positions. So maybe that's the plan. Still think I should have gave it up though long before. Because I've raced him plenty of times before, and I've seen him in other streams as well. He's not a dirty driver, so. Gonna be fourth though. We'll take a fourth. No, the penalty system was turned off a long time ago, Devon. So it was. I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting to that instant. I just think in these circumstances you just have to go, keys, I've made the mistake, I'll just back out. That's my thought process in that kind of situation. But maybe I'm just too passive a driver. Hey Shiphouse, how you doing? Cheers for the good luck. Most of them have been pretty decent in all fairness. I mean, I think we could have gave Cyberman a good race at the end as well. If you want to know where the drama was, Dave, it's at the beginning of the Nordschleife on the second lap. An interesting situation. I'll save the replay and take a look at it. But anyway, folks, it's been good fun. I don't know why this always happens. Towards the end of the stream, we end up with the most viewers that we've got just as I'm about to finish. So anyone who's joined quite late there, apologies, I'm not racing on. The stream will be available to watch as soon as I switch off anyway. I think there's some entertaining stuff in there if you want to watch it back. Anyone that's just joined in the last race. But yep, it's been good fun. Thank you very much to everyone who's joined and chatted away. It's appreciated. Shame we can't go on for a few more. I quite enjoy myself, but yes, life gets in the way. Oh, there, bottleneck glory. Don't know what that means. Don't know whether he's having a go at me there or not. But yeah, folks, thanks for joining me, and hopefully see you on the next one. We'll try and stream this again either. Hopefully on Sunday we'll get a wee stream in and see how the lobbies are looking then. But yeah, thanks very much everyone, and enjoy the rest of your day and the upcoming weekend. Adios.